No, because when someone always asks me about, who's better, me or Dame, or me or, Westbrook or any of those guys, I was like, well, you're comparing me, right, to someone's career. We know where they are at 20, 30, 32, 38 years old. Like, they had a full career. I got hurt at 25. So to be fair to me, you stop us at 25 and then compare from when we came in the league to 25. And then that's how I can compare. Other than that, Steph, after 25, fucking way better than me. His career way better than mine. There's no contest about none of this stuff. There's no contest about me and Dame, me and Westbrook, me and James Harden. These guys are far in front of me when it comes to a career. But 25? Oh, nah. Oh, no. They get fucked up at 25.
And it's wild. I've seen literally every publication that covers NBA basketball posted a tweet. Some of them framed it correctly. I Am Athlete was a little, with the clickbait. Shout out to their social team. I understand you got to run them numbers up. But even still, you watch the video, you see the context, and people were still, and this is what really doesn't give me hope for NBA Twitter for the future, because there's a lot of idiot motherfuckers out there that just want to get mad about anything. And really, anytime Steph's name comes up, the level of defensiveness, which we're going to get into later on the show with just Warriors fans in general and delusion, and it's like the context at 25. Somebody's like, well, why'd he stop it at 20?
I got hurt.
Did you watch the video?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm hurt, so it's I probably played like 50, 60, 70 games after the age of 25. So, I have to stop my career at 25. That's where my career stopped. So, it's not a long list of greats, of people that can consider themselves over 3-time All-Stars, over 3-time NBA champs. I mean, not NBA champs, but All-Stars, all NBA players. I mean, it's when you hear the list, when you think about who could be there, you'd be surprised. It's just top tier.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Gil. We pulled a little bit. We don't got everybody. I know somebody on the interwebs will be like, but you forgot X player or Y player. But let's just go through a little bit. Jason Tatum will likely be a 3-time All-NBA player. We're still waiting for those awards to come out. 4-time All-Star. Luka, by age of 25, I think he's 24 right now. EuroLeague champion MVP, likely 4-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Star. LeBron, MVP, 5-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Defense, 5-time All-Star. Melo, 3-time All-NBA, 3rd team, 2-time All-Star. Tim Duncan, Finals MVP.
So Melo's, I don't even know how you put Melo in there. He don't make the cut.
He got 3-time?
Why? He's not 3-time All-NBA and 3-time All-Star.
Gotta give him a break, Gil. Do we value All-Star games? It was a fan vote.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim, get him out. Get him off the page. Tim Duncan, Finals MVP, 4-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense, 3-time All-Star. Kobe, 3-time champ, 5-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense, 5-time All-Star. KG, 2-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defense. So I combine those together.
Okay. You have Michael. You'll have Magic with probably like 6-time All-Star. You're gonna have Bird. Yeah. You're gonna have Shaq. Yeah. In there. So when you're talking about that's why I consider myself at that time. I consider myself good. I had 60. I had 50-point gamers. I was one of the youngest players. So I guess they had like top 20 of young players to score 60 points, so by the age of 25, I held a lot of NBA records, most points in a half, overtime, most points in less amount of shots. I was really fucking some motherfuckers up. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, you was great. It wasn't good. It was great. It was great basketball. It was great.
And this is your show and you're paying us, but I just want to point out that, a lot of people were hating on you and saying that you weren't this and weren't that you don't understand basketball. So just imagine how great you could have been if you understood basketball. Good.
I know, right?
That's wild.
I know, right? I mean,
wild.
I
know understood what you were doing
in my head, and it just popped because they're so used to listening to non-basketball players. When they hear me talk, it goes against everything they've been taught. Yeah, and that's the problem because they've been, most of the people who been speaking, it's textbook information. Right, it's textbooks information. 3-level scoring and all this like layup, right, mid-range, 3. That's 3-level for basic players. Where's the post up? Where's the post up? Where's the logo scoring? Right, there's
more levels.
There's more levels.
There's levels to this shit. I think is what you're saying.
3 level is fucking. elementary basic bullshit.
And when it comes to you and Steph, we got to drop a you got to remember. I'm going to be the one to say it. I'll take a sip at the end of the show. I think you played against Steph his rookie year, I believe, December 18, 2009. In that game, I'm just going to read the stats.
Fuck me up, huh?
45 points, 13 assists, 15 for 25 from the
You
field.
had 45 on me?
No, Gilbert Arenas had 45 points.
Okay.
Steph Curry, though, 27, 8, and 4, though. So I don't know, 25-year-old.
Is that with Monte?
Oh, we got that. Look at y'all talking to each other. What are you telling Steph right now?
Nothing much.
Were you giving him like the MJ Kobe advice? Like, this is how you can become great? Ooh. Ooh. And you know it's authentic because look at the visuals. This is back in the SD days. Very standard.
That was the scariest thing about Gilbert. He was the first point guard I played in the league that just shot whenever.
So, Gil, you're the reason that Steph is cooking like this. I'm sure after this game, he went back and said, never again.
Oh, this was his rookie season.
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker was nice. My God, he.
And this was before he was really getting the love like that.
Yeah.
To be the Steph that he is. Ooh. Uh-oh.
But if he, if he didn't hurt his ankles, I mean, we wouldn't be having that discussion because he'd have been a 3-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA player by then.
And that's the thing. I think a lot of Steph fans, super emotional, very young. A lot of them can't drive, can't drink alcohol. So they take things very, personally.
So you used to post some little niggas up.
Without the context.
Yeah, y'all sure did.
Oh, we got more highlights.
I think I got.
All right, we're just going to let this thing ride out.
Okay.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Hibachi time. Oh, Monte got that work too. Okay. And was there anything extra for you coming back to Golden State? Did you feel like you had to give them buckets every time you was back in the town?
I always gave Golden State buckets when I got back home. Hit game winners there.
Oh.
Who was that?
Nah. Gilbert. Oh. I want to see the most important thing. Did y'all get the dub?
Oh.
Did we get the dub?
Anybody get stomped during this game? Oh, y'all got the win. 9-pointer. Okay.
Him and Ellis was a.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
El problemo. All right, so question for both of y'all. When we look about through the course of history, a lot of guys' careers negatively impacted by injuries. And that's the thing, as a real hooper, you're always going to show love to guys and factor that into what they could have been. But if you could turn off injuries for any NBA player in history, who would it be?
For me, Penny Hardaway.
Okay.
For me, Derrick Rose.
Ooh.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah, that was a good one.
If D Rose don't get hurt, after that knee, it gets ugly for point guards.
Fun fact. When you mentioned Derrick Rose is actually younger than Steph Curry.
That's wild. That's wild to think about.
Yes. Derrick Rose is younger than Steph Curry, just so we have.
By what, a couple
Probably
months?
a year, a couple months, yeah.
That's wild.
I know, right?
Yeah. Some other guys we could throw on that list: Brandon Roy, Grant Hill, T-Mac, Gil, Yao Ming, Allen Houston, Brandon Jennings before the Achilles. That's the thing.
Grant Hill, man.
Grant Hill. I mean, that's another one.
Grant Hill.
A lot of problem with the basketball discourse and culture nowadays is they go on Basketball Reference, they go on Stat Muse, and they'll just look at stats. And I realize some guys may not even made the league, but from a hooper's perspective, we got a tremendous amount of respect for and realize could have been janky coaching. A lot of factors go into it, which is also a testament to you guys and being able to perform throughout those situations. But
Baron Davis.
Ooh, BD.
It's really and I'm teaching my son this right now. There's levels. You don't want to be technically a hooper. You want to be a basketball player. You want to be good enough to be able to mesh with anyone. You have to learn different ways of scoring, moving without the ball, having the ball, posting up, so you can play with anyone. You can be in any system, right? You don't want to be playing this certain type of way, get to another system, and then you can't play basketball anymore, right? That's the difference between a hooper and a basketball player. A basketball player has so much knowledge that no matter where you put him, he can thrive. He can adapt because he's done seeing every type of offenses that's been out there. I went from playing 1-4 down and all that stuff to the Princeton offense. Well, when I went to college, no plays just ran from me. I had to move without the ball, and I'm backdooring, cutting, doing all that. So you have to be great, to be good, you have to understand how to score in different scenarios.
I hope y'all were taking notes. But now let's talk about
No one's taking notes while they're watching the phone. Or
I promise you.